I'm down here by the river today, and it's flowing pretty strong with the melt off. I want you to note its power, the power of this moving body of water. It has the power to move boulders. It can carve new paths. It can create new landscape. It also has the power to give life or to take life. It's so much like our words, our speech. Jesus said, as recorded in John chapter 7, verses 38 and 39, "Whoever believes in me, as the scripture has said, out of his heart will flow rivers of living water." Now, this he said about the Spirit, whom those who believed in him were to receive. For as yet the Spirit had not been given, because Jesus was not yet glorified. I want you to know, he talks about these rivers of living water flowing out. Why might Jesus say that the indwelling presence of the Spirit will produce rivers of living water flowing out from our hearts? It's because he, the Spirit, changes our hearts. Jesus said in Matthew 15:18, "What comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart." And further, in Luke 6:44, he talks about no good tree can bear bad fruit, and no bad tree can bear good fruit. And in verse 45, he says, "The good one out of the good treasure of his heart produces good, and the evil person out of the evil treasure produces evil." And he says it's out of the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaks. That's why it's so important to let the Spirit have his way in changing us, in cleaning us up. That is, that we may produce his fruit with our speech. I got a call a couple days ago about someone who was concerned about what they were saying, and I get it. James says that the tongue is a fire, a world of unrighteousness. Instead of life-giving refreshment, living water, it can become a destructive fire. Went on a mission trip years and years ago, and we were forced to memorize certain scriptures leading up to our trip during our training camp. And I'll always remember the one we referred to as 429. Remember 429, and it's from Ephesians 4:29, and I quote it to you. "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is beneficial or helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." It's certainly easier to quote than to live, but at least it's a start. That's my time. Thanks for your time. Until next time.